Okay. So I wasn't gonna make um a post today. Um, I've just been processing some information pretty much and trying to navigate through the information that I got downloaded. Excuse my voice, it seems like I'm coming down with a cold or something. But anyways, I'm making this post because I'm seeing a lot of it's not really it's like not direct. I don't know. Okay, just basically, I'm not gonna you call it speculate or try to project or try to assume anything. But the fact is that I'm seeing a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some people are making posts that chosen ones are lustful. That's the word. Then they lust in silence or whatnot, some crazy stuff. Okay, so I want to speak on that. There's no two people the same. So, and spiritually, if someone is lusting, it's not a chosen thing, it's a personal thing. And I'm going to tell you why I don't lust um, and how, if you are a lustful person, how to avoid it. Okay, so everybody knows that I use God for everything. You know what I'm saying? All my fixes, all my everything, because I can't depend on people. And as far as um, and also being closer, the closer you get to God, like I do hear people talking about the semen retention thing, and that's good. So that way it can help you not to lust after people. But how I worked it is that the closer that I got to God and surrendering to Him completely and having faith and know where I came from and where I'm going. Um, and the closer that I get, it's like you don't see people the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at, oh, this person's beautiful or this person's sexy or nothing like that, or looking at people's body parts and stuff like that. For one, the inside, it should be what's mattering the most. So therefore, you should not be in lust. If you're just looking at people physically and not attracted to them internally, then that's a problem um, for anybody, period. Um, because you don't make the right choices. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know who the person is if you're just, going off of their looks. Um, and looks fade. And there's other people that's always going to be pretty or beautiful or whatever, handsome than the next person. So, but what I did was just giving God my all and praying that He take away all my temptations and have faith in it, and it works. So not just with lust, but with just anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like an anti person. I try to pray for things that I don't want to be like, or things that I see other people doing. That Lord, please make it so that way I don't fall into the same category or in a trap or be like this person, or so that I don't have to experience certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be 48 in a couple months, so it's like life can teach you things too. But I know I've like been really humble and very, let's see, I haven't been sexually active in years, but I'm that type of person that I can go years without a relationship because you know I love God, and whatever He wants for me, you know He'll send my way. But I don't focus on that. I don't concentrate. I don't even think about stuff like that. I think about and this another thing is the mindset where you're thinking too. Because if you're thinking about a certain person or whatever, your thoughts can make you lustful too, because it can make you think carnal thoughts. And so it's a mindset thing for one, it's a spiritual thing for two, and for three is you got to know who you are and who you are and what you want and who the next person is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, and less, it's not just a proud issue for just chosen people or other people. I totally disagree with that because I don't have a problem with lust. I don't um have a problem with not having sex. I had sex in years. I ain't been in a relationship for years, but it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't. I don't dream about stuff like that. I don't watch stuff. I mean, I don't like if I see it on TV, then I'll just like fast forward, or a movie, I'll just skip that part. And it's not because I'm weak in spirit, it's because I have no interest. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and I'm very what's the word? I'm very particular about things. You know what I'm saying? So to say that just chosen people are lustful in silence, it is not true. People are lustful silently and loud. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody is like that. Not every chosen person is like that. Not every light worker is like that. Not every regular person is like that. It doesn't matter. That's something that personal people go through, and you can't categorize a title of people. That's why I do not like titles at all. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and the only reason I like my name is because it means something. It has meaning. It means protector. So it has some type of meaning. But other than that, I don't like titles. I don't like following the crowd. I don't like being like everybody else. And I think everybody should be themselves. Don't be anything less than who God created you to be. And let's see, my lips is pilling. What else? It was something else that I saw. Oh, just okay. So just because I'm not doing things publicly, like I used to, you guys used to see me, making posts and or not making, not making. Well, I was making more posts than this, but you guys don't see me doing praise and worship as like I used to, and um, part of that is because I had surgery on my mouth. Um, and I've been having migraines because of it. But the other part is, and I don't owe anybody explanation, but I'm just throwing this out there. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is that when you're monitored the way that I am, everything that you do, the enemies can use to backfire. So instead of me doing that, and it's not that I'm not helping other people because I pray. I look on YouTube and I pray. I pray for individuals because of what they're going through, and I pray for everybody, period. You know what I'm saying? I even pray for the angels, for all the light workers, and you know what I'm saying? So it's not, but everything that I do spiritually, I do not have to share with anybody. Um, as long as, I mean, I'm good with God. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be boast or nothing like that. But when you can reach a certain point in life that things happen around you that you don't really, you're not really used to, but you have to grow to get used to it. And then you have to find your way how to navigate and maneuver things. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of people that take every little word that a person says. this is this is like a spirit. I don't even know what type of spirit this is, but it attaches itself to somebody and uses somebody to start seeing things off of what you're saying. Now, I really don't care what anybody think, but at the same time, I'm not trying to feed no demons. That's for sure. So I'm moving a little bit differently. And that's cool because God knows. He knows all, he sees all, he hears all, everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I don't have anything to prove to anybody either. God has, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to laugh, but I can't explain it because anytime I talk about God, I get excited. But, and I haven't been laughing much because my jaw is still hurting. But dang, I just lost track. See, all I do is about think about God and think about not comparing, but I do compare the events in the world to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And so I am praying a whole lot. So and at this point, that's the only way that I know that I can help, where it's going to be more of an impact than, because I'm currently unable to physically help somebody. But when I get to that point, I'm definitely is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who. Hopefully, it'll be a lot of people. But I don't know how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But I know it's going to happen because throughout my life, it's always end up happening. So, and I'm happy that God can use me. You know what I'm saying? So, but not being on social media, not feeding the enemies. You know what I'm saying? And as far as me getting things out to people, then I can just pray to God because He can do things that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best um, thing that I can do right now. And oh, okay, somebody, God bless you. Your heart is so big. I don't want to say his name. First name starts with a C. Why it starts, or last name starts with a Y. Why? Thank you so much. And you know exactly what I'm thanking you for. And I'm not gonna say your name. I'm a private person, so I like to keep, and that's why people be watching me too, because I'm very private. But and I keep to myself. But thank you for uh NSK NODNA. Um, yeah, it's really um been, some days are easier than others, some days it's harder, but that's life, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta roll with the punches and keep on punching. So, but the thing is that I do appreciate, even though like I don't listen to long videos. I can't do it because I'm still to the point where I'm going through all this, but people want my attention, yet they don't give me theirs. You know what I'm saying? It's not a tit for tat thing, but at the same time, I don't like being taken advantage of, and I don't like putting too much time into people that can't give me any of their time. No one owes me anything. Not owe nobody anything, so that's cool, you know. And but I do appreciate, like, there's some people that can say things that you can actually use right now going through the situation that you're going through. And there's very few, and I think these people had caught on to it. They leave uh, small, shorter messages, and they're to the point and blunt. You know what I'm saying? And they never use my name or nothing like that. But I do know that they're responding to the posts that I make. And someone was concerned that I was having a panic attack. Bless your heart. Um, no, I wasn't having a panic attack. What happened was, um, that day I got, okay, so I can't be angry longer than 3 minutes. That's I worked it all the way down from years to not give anger you know what I'm saying? That opens up the doors for different things to come in. I know anger is a part of life, but at the same time, I know the spiritual aspect of it. When you do get angry, well, for me, I'm not projecting anybody else. For me, when I get angry, um, everything seems like it's getting darker. So, with that said, it's a spiritual thing for me. So I don't say angry longer than 3 minutes. That day, I had got angry 3 times. That doesn't happen for me, 3 times in one day. So each that was 9 minutes of the day. That's a lot. for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I hardly ever get mad, angry. You know what I'm saying? Stuff can get to me and bother me, but I don't get angry about it. It's like, okay, so God grants you the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? It's just, and it's something's not in your control. And anger is a part of being human. So, you know what I'm saying? And I do understand that. And it's okay to be angry, but I don't, for me, it's not okay because I know my limits and I know me and how I used to be. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to go back into the same pattern and, you know what I'm saying, be flying off the handle or, you know what I'm saying, somebody make me so angry I'm ready to fight or do some stupid stuff because I got angry with them and because of whatever it is that they did to me to make me that angry. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I just don't think it's worth it because it takes up too much energy and too much time. You know what I'm saying? So I strive hard to keep my peace of mind, my peace that God gave me because it's grown so much that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty or um, things, people that try to make you angry or whatnot, like I can pretend like I'm mad just so that way I can see the reaction out of people. I mean, but I'm a realist, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of emotion. And I've seen a lot of things and I've been through a lot of things. And it made me stronger. So I lack emotion now. Um, and that's okay because I'm have emotion for the right things. It's room for me to have emotions for the correct things. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. Everybody keep trying to read me and think they know what that's the worst thing to do is tell me how I'm feeling or I'm thinking and you haven't even asked me. I block people for less, you know what I'm saying? Or I will just bypass I could be scrolling down and I'll bypass your message or just block it from the page because I don't dig that. I don't tell people how you want to tell somebody how you feel. You're not God. I don't care if you are a seer or you doing your little tarot cards or whatever. You don't know how somebody feel unless you're actually talking to them. And no two people can experience the same thing and feel the exact same thing. I am so much different than most people. And and I would like to protect my peace. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to get angry because people are peaceful, but that means they have a demon inside them. You know what I'm saying? A demonic entity, a demonic presence. And then when you're around them, they don't like you because of that demon. It's not even them that's not liking you. They don't have a reason to like you, dislike you, or to like you because they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So that's not them. It's a demon possessed inside of them, and half the people don't even know that that's what they're doing. They can keep on doing messed up stuff and think it's cool. Oh, God is going to forgive me, but I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing. God sees, knows all. There's no escaping it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, what else? And two, another thing is seen people say talking about taking accountability. I think that's very true because I've taken accountability for everything I've done in life, and I just don't see everybody else doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't. I don't. But to each his own. I'm not going to question why people don't do it or whatever. But I do know one thing: I don't deserve to go through what I've been going through at all. And people can push the blame game on me and make me look bad because of the things they did, and they're mad at me because I called them out on it. That's narcissistic. That's satanic. That's evil. That's demons just running through you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about that because this is my life. I gotta live it. I've been living it. So I don't care what people think or how they feel because if it's negative or um then I know that they really don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care for negative people very much at all. And negative things, you know. But I do Oh, and somebody was worried about me. Said, I don't know, he's a young guy. I know he's gonna see this, but for me to, like, I don't go backwards. I don't care if it's friends and family. Once you done did something, I'm a chance giver. I give people chances. Until you exhaust it, then I'm not coming back. I don't want to be around you. I don't care if you changed or not. That's between you and God. You had your chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's another part of me, uh, being a detachment queen, because I am, or the cutoff queen, whatever you want to call it. I don't move backwards. I move forwards, always, and always have and always will. So despite what demons try to put in your head or your mind or whatever, no, I'm here to tell you I am not the one. I've been by myself for years, and it's not for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, and um let me see. I know I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I'm missing something. And it's not that I don't need anybody or want people around me. It's just the fact that I just don't want to deal with evil and wickedness, and the people that sell themselves out will sell you out. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, they got to sell themselves out before they sell another person out. That's food for thought right there, and that's real talk. Um, and I'm not, like, I haven't met, actually, I met some Muslims, and they are so helpful and so real, and like they're the only ones since I've been here in the state that actually cares. You know what I'm saying? And show they care. They don't talk. Let me tell you something. They don't even talk about it. They actions. They be about it straight up. That's why I got my apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I got my apartment before I even knew I had an apartment. I didn't know that they went behind my back and then set it up so I can have an apartment. You know what I'm saying? And all I had to do was just do the paperwork and pay the money. That was it. I didn't even know that they were doing that. But I am grateful for them too. Very, very grateful. Um, Matter of fact, I need to do something nice for them. I don't know exactly what to do, but I do know that they have wives. I have not met their wives yet. But well, they don't live in this town. That's why. But I'm going to do something for them and their wives, because I do feel grateful for the people that do step out and help me. Um, and this is in person, hands on, in person. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but the situation I'm going through now, uh, they can't help me out of the situation I'm in now. Um, they've given me information on, like, once I get enough money, what to do and stuff like that. But that time has not came yet. So when that time comes, um, yeah, it'll be all good. But oh, okay. So I did, um, JW. I did watch your videos, and the same thing that they're saying on the videos, and the same things you could turn about was with the AIs and the demons and stuff like that. And I've been saying that for years. A lot of stuff that I say, people don't listen. They call me crazy and all that different stuff. To each his own. You feel I'm crazy, then that's how you feel. That that's okay. You feel whatever you want to feel. That's not how I feel. So, but like I said, everything that I said that was supposed to happen has happened, is happening, and will happen. So, but at this point, it's just almost like things are catching up, but they're still not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that I've already said that is happening behind closed doors, but people haven't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? So, but people are seeing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I gotta laugh because people call me crazy. Because, look, okay, instead of getting mad, sometimes just and it's not even an emotional thing. Cry, you know how people cry to mask their emotions or whatever. I'm just literally I'm sorry, I'm literally laughing because it's funny. But I just hope people take heed, listen to JW um videos on YouTube, and you'll see, because he's telling a lot of stuff. He's learning, and he's actually doing stuff as he's talking to people on the phone. So it's like you're getting first serve of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting information out there. He's trying to help. And this stuff is stuff that I've said before. I don't know. I think maybe I've seen one other person talk about it the way he talking about it, but I do like how he got on his AI and was like video calling, or I mean making a video while he's on the phone. I think that's kind of cool right there. I like that because he's just been straight up and he's been bold about it, and he's letting everybody to see his proof of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of tight. Um, that's kind of genius. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it. I respect authenticity, and genuine. People being genuine. Um, it's something else. It's like at the tip of my tongue, and I cannot. Oh, okay, that's right. The Okay, Hustlers in the Hood. I kept getting video, or actually not videos. Lord forgive me. I kept getting messages from a video that I watched from Hustlers in the Hood. Now this has tripped me out because I don't get messages from anybody else too much, but I got a lot of messages from that, and it was crazy because as much as everybody knows that I love God, I mean everybody about me knows that, you know what I'm saying, and it was weird that I got all the messages about relationships, you know what I'm saying, and even though I'm not in a relationship, I'm old enough to know I'm fixed to be 48 in a couple months, but old enough to know that um people were trying to get on there to get attention, to get information, to see where my head's at, type stuff. And I do believe, and I'm just gonna say this, I don't care what nobody think. That video with the girl, how she was treating her husband or boyfriend, I think that was a really, really good video, and I got a lot of people responding. Some negative stuff and some positive stuff, some people projecting or whatnot. And it was about a woman who, when her man came home, she cooked, did the laundry, did his clothes, had the house cleaned up, made an appointment or something like that, did some more stuff. But I'm just saying that's how women are supposed to be anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I gave her props, because that's how women are supposed to be. That's how I am. But then I turned around and got on, because women's supposed to submit. You know what I'm saying? We could still work and still submit and still take care of home, the kids, and all that different stuff. But I'm gonna tell you something. There was a lot of people that said that they were looking for women like that. And so what I did was I just prayed for them. You know what I'm saying? I prayed and told them to have faith and hope and pray that they find the woman that God wants them to be with. You know what I'm saying? Then I got some people on there that sit there talking about, so, well, Why are you like did how do you know? You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows me, when I get in a relationship, I take my time. And I gotta be friends before I get in a relationship anyway. And then to sleep with somebody, that's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So that is far from anything. That takes time. And and then some guys are losing hope because they've been hurt so bad and done wrong and stuff like that. So I can totally understand that, because once I get out of a relationship, and I've never cheated on anybody in my life, but once I walk away from a relationship, it means I gave you chances and chances and chances, and you just hurt me over and over again. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something to me to hurt me in any kind of way, and I give you chances, but then after that it's done. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get what a lot of the guys were saying on there, how it's hard to find women like that. But my thing is pray for your girlfriend, pray for your wife, pray for God to put you with the one that you're supposed to be with, and have faith, and don't lose hope. Just because one person treats you a certain way, that doesn't mean the next person is. You know what I'm saying? And even if the next person does, and that means that wasn't for you either. You will know who that person is by spending time with them and everything. But don't just jump into bed with somebody and not knowing who you're jumping into bed with. Don't just um, give your 100% all until you made friends with this person, to you know this person. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're not left vulnerable, and that way, and you can establish that it's a two-way street, not a one-way street. Now, I'm giving advice even though I'm single and never married before, but I do know, because all my relationships had lasted for a long time, for years. So, and between that, like now, I'd be single for a long time before I ever get into a relationship, because I don't know, it's a spiritual thing, and it's also um a heart thing, that you got to make sure you're detached and you're done completely with whoever you was with the past before you started new. You know what I'm saying? Not bringing old baggage to the new relationship, making sure your mind is set. So whatever you went through in the past, you let that go. So you have future, you plant some seeds so that way you can grow together. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is for the people that was texting me and sending messages and stuff like that. Um, let's see, what else is it? Oh, I do think PK, Commander Deacon PK, for helping, emailing me or messaging me information on spiritual podcasts of different people. And I definitely will watch it when I can. If for some reason this computer is not wanting to work with me, so I'm gonna find another way. But I will watch them. That's for sure. Um, Oh, but don't worry, I'm not panicky, friend on there. I wasn't panicking. What I was doing is I was getting upset, getting angry for the simple fact that I'm outside of the matrix. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be brought back in by people for the simple fact that because they want me in a certain place or a certain mindset, or feeling all this emotional or anger and all this evil wicked stuff, thinking I'm supposed to go backwards. No, that is not going to happen. Forward, 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 forward. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm moving slow, fast, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be, if I'm not, I'd rather not move at all if I'm not moving forward, because I'm damn sure not going backwards. That's for sure. um Only thing back behind me is the lessons that I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And that's the old me. This has been the new me. A lot of people just don't know me or know nothing about me to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's easy for people to get other people to turn on me, because people don't really know me. I don't let everybody in. I'm a very private person, and I'm an introvert, and I just don't um get close to people that fast like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, And then but yeah, so I wasn't it. And then now I got on here because this is like uh not like therapy, but it's right for this moment. It's therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was laying up here watching movies, and um, I just started feeling anxious, and it's not anxious in a bad way. It's anxious in a good way. I need some calming. Lips is peeling on, just eating them up. Anxious in a good way. So embracing things and navigating and still just constantly receiving downloads. Oh my goodness gracious. It almost seems like I used to feel like things are moving fast, but it doesn't. It actually seems like things are moving a little slow. Um, and I think that's because it's a lot of distractions, you know, personally, privately, and publicly. And it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got people. Other people might see it differently, but not me. That's how I see it. It's all exercise. Um, I think that's about it. Just pray, read your Bible. Um, and two or more. And how I used to do that. People were saying, "Oh yeah, you're on the internet all the time and everything like that." But at the same time, it's for a reason. If you're by yourself, and it's like the same, and there's two or more. Okay, so what I did was I had the internet going, plus I was praying, and then I was praying with somebody on the internet, on the YouTube. Listen to the prayers and praying with them, and then also I would have my phone and be praying, recording. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just, I don't know. You're not alone. You know what I'm saying? No one's never alone. Goodness, we are definitely never alone. And I am so glad people are starting to wake up and see that and understand that. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps people won't be so, like, I'm very independent. It's very hard for me to be codependent. That's always been very extremely hard for me, um, in my nature. But I am um, trying to, how do you put it? Trying to, when you got walls up, um, trying to not bring the walls down, trying to learn how to open doors a little more. You know what I'm saying? But these days you got to be careful because you can't let just anybody and everybody in. And I am not that one. You know what I'm saying? I only, but what else? Oh, if my son's father see this TC, please send your son some money. Write him a letter or something. Let him know that you care. Even though he's grown, he's still your child. I don't talk to you, so if you see this video, or I'm pretty sure one of your family members will see this video and relay a message, or baby mamas or something like that. But let's see. I think that's about it. So whatever it was that I was trying to remember to, it'll come back to me. And don't forget stuff like that. So maybe right now is not the time to say it, because there's something blocking me from saying it. It's nothing evil or wicked or nothing like that. Trust me, witchcraft and curses and all that stuff does not faze me. But it just doesn't want to come out, whatever it is. It's not, maybe it's just not ready. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when that happens, I'm not supposed to say just yet, or I'm not supposed to say it all. So, full of information. That's the thing. I'm so full of information. It's crazy. Just stack it right up there in that library and file it away where it's belong until I need it, and then pull it right back out. But I hope everybody have a blessed day. Stay safe. And peace.